Good morning and welcome to Real Estate News Channel. My name is Stephen Pace.
And I'm Mark Cunningham. And you know, Steve, this is our last
You're gonna miss me.
together.
Yeah. You're going to miss me, I know.
Yeah,
He's
like
going to
a cold.
cry. He's just not going to say anything.
But Doug will be back on Tuesday, so appreciate you
Thank
filling
God.
in for him.
Thank God.
And listen, we got a banger of a story before you go out. So your last one.
Okay, bring it on.
Jim Jordan, Patrick Henry, and Darrell Issa are
about-
senators.
What about White House?
Oh, White House? You know, White
That
House.
was yesterday's
No
news.
comment from the White House.
No comment from White House.
Yeah, from what, Mr. White House.
Mr. White House. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
they're senators.
Uh-huh.
And they are proposing a bill to end HAMP.
Home Affordability Modification Program or something of that nature. What?
Yeah, the home affordability, trying to make things affordable, and they have failed miserably. Guess you know
surprise.
They've only done 500,000 permanent modifications, and that may sound like a lot if you know we were in the normal times, but nowadays we have millions upon millions who are in distress right now.
Well, if I remember correctly, the HAMP program was supposed to speed things up and have all these other benefits. But the thing that I would be asking if I'm a realtor involved in short sales is how does the HAMP affect the HAFA program? Because the HAFA is supposed to give that waiver of deficiency judgment, quicker turn times, et cetera, all these benefits. But my understanding is they have to go through HAMP first. So
yeah, they do.
What's going to happen there?
Who knows? I mean, that's the whole point. It's kind of a ridiculous thing. They built it, HAFA, based off of the engine of HAMP. So probably they'll have to roll it in together, which is just more government nightmare because now they've got to take this agency who's doing one thing and put it in the other agency.
Don't you just love these government programs?
Not really.
Huh?
Not really.
Awesome stuff.
But I got to tell you, though, it was doomed to fail from the beginning. I mean, remember, Freddie and Fannie came out with it and said... This is what their guidelines were, and yet they're not going to participate in it though.
Right.
Remember, they didn't want to
Which
participate
knocks
in it
out
first.
a whole lot of mortgages. Most mortgages bought by Fannie and Freddie.
Yeah, and then they said, okay, well, banks, if you're going to participate in it, here's guidelines. If homes are more than 5% upside down, then they don't qualify. Well, tell me, Steve, California, Nevada, Florida, their average decline of what the home values are. Over or under 5%?
Oh my God! I mean, we live in Nevada, and I think it's what, like 135, 50%,
something like that.
Yeah, that's a joke. I'm sorry.
It is ridiculous. Yeah. So it really, there's no chance for it.
Nope.
Now the Inspector General over T.a.r.p, who's on another subcommittee, whoever that person is, I think he's going to be soon to be a czar because he's got the blue blood for it.
The czar stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of exciting. Stuff, yeah. Remember when czar was really like a big thing?
A cool thing
in Washington the last
year. Didn't they have like a flying carpet or something?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Well, anyways, he came out and said it's failing miserably because it's funded by the T.a.r.p program, but he doesn't want to see it go away. So he's going to fight for it to stay. But I have a feeling that this is going to be a pretty ugly battle because HAMP is just sucking a lot of resources, but just not producing.
It's another one of those cases where, in theory, things sound really good, but in the terms of practice, I think that things just don't make sense. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Hey, unemployment went down to 9.4%.
Wow, does that excite you, Steve?
Cool
does
stuff,
that make your merry-go-round?
My merry-go-round?
Yeah, let me tell you. Okay. Well, look, again, contradiction is the theme of all news stories, right? 9.4 to 9%. That seems pretty good. However, job creation in December was only 36,000 jobs. And you just remember yesterday, Ben Bernanke from the Federal Reserve,
Mr. Ben.
The chairman, he came out and said that unemployment was likely to stay right around where it's been because the economy's just not growing enough. And then to top it off, really the reason why it is going down a little bit is you have all these people who've been unemployed for many, many months, if not a year, and their different unemployment benefits are falling off the radar because they no longer qualify for it. So, yeah, it's good. I don't know that it's a true story of what's really out there.
Another TBD.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens now.
Here's your tip of the day. Do you like rain? I love rain, especially when it's active. And what do I mean by that? Active Rain. And many of you already know about Active Rain because they have over 200,000 and growing sponsorships or memberships that are part of them. But if you don't know about Active Rain, now is the time to get involved with them. They are fantastic. And here's the reason why. They have extremely good tips that they put out just on their own. But besides that, you become a community. It's like Facebook. However, it's more poignant to your market and your industry. get on it. You'll find out that not only does it have relevant information that will help you build your business and give good ideas, but it also has content that you'll be able to take to your consumer, and it also will help you in your searchability when you start posting your blogs to it. Active Rain, check it out. There's a link down below, and you'll be able to click on it and go right to it and take a look at it. I'm so glad we had this time together. You know, you remember that, Steve? Huh?
Carol Burnett.
Yeah, little Carol Burnett.
We're dating ourselves.
Yeah, we're old farts.
Yep.
So listen, really, truthfully, we'd like to thank you for watching the Real Estate News Channel, and we'd like to thank Exit Las Vegas Realty Center.
Realty.
They are fantastic.
They rock.
Check them out. They know what they're doing.
And as sad as the acting might be, I know you like us, so go ahead and forward us along. On the left-hand side, go ahead, Twitter, Facebook, social media, get us out to the public. We really would appreciate it.
That's right. See ya!
See you later. Well, I thought I'd let you guys know what I do in my spare time. This is my faceless realtor, and it's one of my favorite hobbies. I think he's pretty cute. You might recognize the hair from earlier on during this week. So say hello to everybody. Hello. Thank you for coming to the Real Estate News Channel. Hi, Mark. How are you?
That's doing good. So you've converted your tube stand into a dummy. Very clever.
Thank you.